Hello everybody, how's everyone doing? Ame Gakita desu. Alright, today we are gonna talk about Nijisanji again. So the thing is, right, there is quite a few things that happened during these few days along the line. Like really seriously, one day without a Nijisanji drama is really impossible. And more so when one of the Nijisanji come out with a apparently dark joke, which seems to rub not I don't think I'm the only one who got it rubbed the wrong way, but it's really kind of like rub quite a lot of people the wrong way, where they actually kind of like saying that Head may be a psychopath or social path or whatever path that you guys want to think of him along the line. So I'm not gonna show the video clip. If you guys are like wish to know more information on that, I will link you guys to FalseEyeD video or FalseEyeD video where he kind of like play the clip, as well as that also been highlighted by Salvi-san. So they both have their own view on this whole situation. For some don't really give too much view, but then again, if you guys are interested on that, you can check either one of them out. And the one thing I do want to highlight as shown in the comment section, that a lot of people are not very happy about how Head said along the line about the so-called dark joke, or even if he's even trying to joke along the line. When I actually take a look at this whole situation, is it really a joke? Did he actually say it as a jokingly way, or is he meant as what he meant? So what is the two things that he actually said along the line that rub a lot of people the wrong way, or people saying that he's a psychopath? And I'll give my take so you guys can have a better understanding why I personally feel that it's he's giving a lot of red flag. And when I say red flag, normally you won't hear me saying red flag unless I know very very well, based on my wisdom, my understanding, and my year of experience on when I see a person who is not right in the mind personally. So as from Nijisanji said, he was actually asked two questions in the live stream about someone burning the bridge or with someone else, which I'm very inclined to think that it may be one of the former talents of Nijisanji, and they kind of the former maybe someone formerly in Nijisanji asked some of the talents like, hey, how are you guys, are you still working fine, like the management work did along the line. And this talent which you guys are seeing in the screen, not Hatsan but the other one, he choose not, he's real afraid of replying, because he doesn't know, like, if he reply, will he get targeted by Nijisanji along the line or whatsoever, or even if he do reply, will it look will it also not reflect well in a way. So he's asking for advice on live stream, which kind of like made me really wonder, are you really want to ask that on live stream along the line? So the thing is, right, he actually said that he thought that he burned the bridge all along the line. So we shall thinking that there's a speculation that maybe a possibility that a former talent decided to reach out to him and hopefully to tell him to see that if he doesn't feel well staying in Nijisanji, that he should step out. If that's the case, then I mean, like, if he feel like he doesn't want to stay, it is a good thing. But one of the things that what Hatsan said, which is a huge red flag, as well as that when you look at the whole situation, right, while there are some speculation on people saying that Head is a psychopath, or maybe people some saying on the line that Nijisanji do not do a proper check on their talents when they recruit them or hire them, or maybe along the line that, hey, maybe within Nijisanji there is people who is really sick in the mind, or they are really bullied along the line, or maybe they just love to see suffering of some people along the line. So the thing is, right, what is the red flag? Well, the thing is, right, the red flag is that based on the, apparently he claimed that it's a joke, is that has something along the line of throwing someone ash, a grandpa ash apparently, away. Like, what was he thinking? And even when someone call him out for it, like, he just say, hey, it's just your grandpa ash. Like, number one, is someone body remain, like, in terms of like, even if you if you even if you don't like the person or if it whatever, this like throwing someone else is disrespecting the person as well as the whole family in a way, unless the person who died is someone that everyone doesn't like, then that will be a whole different thing. So now the thing is, right, to Hatsan, even if Hatsan see my video, which I doubt so, but or maybe anyone who is defending Hatsan, let me ask you guys one thing. What happens if it's your own grandpa or your own relative or you yourself, your own ash being thrown out by someone, and because someone and then someone every say, oh, it's just your ash? Isn't that like, just don't that piss you off? If you say yes, obviously you have to understand why other people are mad at him. Because the way he said it, right, when you look at both sides, right, maybe he's just a joke. Yeah, I can see, but when it's so specific, wait, just the matter, that seems to be a little bit problematic. And more so what I say is a very huge red flag is that he seems to show no remorse. A person who doesn't show remorse, which I will point out later in a while, that is a very big red sign that he may be like why people claim he as a psychopath. And more even worse when he actually point out a second red flag, which is that he threw a freaking goldfish into the toilet bowl and just to see that if it does swim upstream. Alright, one of the things that I never thought I would hear would be throwing a freaking goldfish, a live one, into a toilet bowl. Imagine you yourself get thrown into the toilet bowl. Yeah, impossible, right? Because you're too big. Understandable. But the thing is, right, in terms of like animal cruelty, yes, that is a form of animal cruelty if you're throwing a freaking alive goldfish into the toilet bowl. If you look at this situation, it can be a very bad sign, especially like when you look into past history of psychopath or serial murder or killer along the line. Like one of the things that some murderers start out with is killing of small animal. And it doesn't matter whether like why would they do so. It's just that when you ask them, most of them they will just say curiosity got the better of them. And if in his case that he's curious about it and he decided to do it along the line, like that is a very, very dangerous sign that he may be someone who is not hesitant to do anything dangerous just to benefit his, or maybe to quench his curiosity. And more so when he doesn't have remorse when he throws someone else ash. So when you put one, it doesn't like take anyone stupid enough to not see the red side that he, number one red flag, he don't have remorse. Number two red flag, he's having show sign of animal curiosity. So that is one of the reasons why people is saying that he's a psychopath. But to me, I would say that if that is the case and he has shown sign of manipulation, if you go and check out some of his live stream, the way he do some form of manipulation or trying to gaslight people along the line, he has shown sign of it. Is so damn obvious to me. If you guys still don't understand it, yeah, there's nothing more for me to help you guys anymore. But the thing is, right, when you put manipulation, animal curiosity, as well as no remorse on or whatsoever, yeah, you got a freaking serial killer on the loose, and I won't be surprised if he's thinking along that line. I mean, like if he said that he's not thinking of that, he's just that, oh, it's just, oh man, a joke. The way he point out a lot of things seems to indicate that he may have done that. And why would I say that? The way he say those things, right, is way too specific. I didn't point out too many specific, but if you guys are curious, go and check out the video on Salvi-san or for some and it is not, and I can assure you, it is not a very good sign, especially when it came to him. So when some people kind of like stating that they don't have a good vibe of Hatsan along the line, maybe it's just that some people had their radar of that there is a psychopath on the loose, switch radar on. Yep, good for them, because apparently based on all those red signs that I have pointed out, it is a very dangerous red sign. If he do try to hide his identity, yeah, maybe we need to be very careful about this whole situation, because it is a very, very dangerous sign, to at least in my eyes. Whether you guys believe it or not, I will just take it that you can take it with a huge pin of salt and throw the salt at the screen that you're watching me right now, and I won't bring you, because having denial or not wanting to say, yeah, you I can understand that side, but then again, at the I also can say that, yeah, whatever I say is just a speculative thought. It is a random chat, so even if you guys don't believe me, I won't blame you. But the thing is, right, that is based, again, I mentioned, based off my experience, all these things, and he is showing a big red flag along the line, and I am just giving my take. So the thing is, right, at the end of the day, the head son did something that crazy, even if it's meant as a joke. It is too specific to be taken as a joke. And even so, right, if he did those, then it's a very dangerous sign that he may be a dangerous person in real life. So that's all I can say about him. But then again, we can never know. And it's really kind of funny that if anyone who remember a lot of who watched some of my previous video, I always say that I always stand by with my advice, and my advice always stand very, very strong. I mentioned that the Nijisanji level or talent they can shrink however they want, but they should shut up and prevent any form of drama or scandal along the line for at least up to 3 months. And since the drama of the Tokibird situation, it's not even 3 months since that situation, and their live is already creating problem after problem, drama after drama, scandal after scandal. And this is one of the reasons why I always say that I stand by my word. It didn't take too long for me to point out that if this kind of thing may happen, and it seriously happened. And does it look good on the company? Definitely no. People will call them out. People will start speculating or talking about a lot of stuff, and it will bring even more negative publicity to them, and more so even making it worse that even if they don't live stream or they reduce the number of live stream they did along the line, does it really gonna be look good? I mean, like, sure, it doesn't gonna be look good, but then again, when you look at the whole situation, it's not even good when some of their other talent is really like their mask is cracking, is crumbling along the line. And it's more so that the way they do the live stream, where people are not cherry picking or live picking or whatever picking that you want to think out of on every single detail that the liver say. And this is one of the situations. It's the same thing as to what happened to Yuki-san when he said that when he and white color seems to be something having an issue. I mean, like, sure, there are some people who don't like white people, yeah, I can understand that, but being full racist about it, yeah, doesn't look good. But then again, this is just me and my speculation, a random chat. So yeah, what more can I say, right, guys? So the one thing is that it really look good for haywire. But the only thing I would say that he's definitely having some sort of he's like, the name is really a red flag in his own way. He's definitely losing his wire along the line. So does it look good? Definitely no. Is he a psychopath? Based on the side, a possibility, a highly possibility. Go and ask any person that show them like those the way they say. I think that most people will agree with me that, yeah, that's a sign of serial killer. Just a possibility. But then again, I mentioned, take it with a huge pin of salt and throw the salt at the screen that you need to, because I'm not stopping you. Okay, another thing that did went downhill for Nijisanji as well is actually kind of interesting, but as reported by FalseEyeD as well as Lidia-san. I'm not sure about Salvi-san. I know he talked about it, but maybe I haven't watched the video yet, so forgive me if you Salvi-san, if you did upload it and I didn't know it. I'm giving you the permission I'm actually giving you the permission to write in the comment below that you have said it, and then I'll try to link it up to the video that you said it, because I may have overlooked it. So what actually happened is, did he actually study? Yeah, I may have not noticed it in the way, maybe along the line. Okay, okay. One thing is that what I'm actually talking is actually Rosemi 3D debate field, as kind of reported by Force. I'm pretty sure in later video that it was like the 3D got blocked, and it was around 1 hour live stream with not quite a lot of viewers. It's kind of interesting, and more so that when I was like looking at I tried looking up the video VOD or the archive, and it was actually immediately banned by Sony all over the world. I don't know what happened. Maybe there was a music along the line that was not like there was copyright strike in a way, and that it is not supposed to be viewed all over the world apparently. So what actually happened is that because the 3D model debut did not like it did debut, and will it get more view? No, because no one can see it anymore. But what actually a lot of people will say is a fail in a way is that number one, the video got blocked. Number two, the super chat was not a lot. And I will have to give a lot of speculation about the super chat situation because it seems very, very weird. I will highlight that in a while, so you guys bear with me a little bit. And as well as that, as I was looking at the situation, right, it actually the number of viewers is not a lot as compared to Pomu or Petra, and it's kind of like when they show the number of viewers from different country, it kind of seems to show like ちょっと待って this may be okay. What I'm gonna say, you guys have to take it with a huge pin or sword, and you can throw the sword at the screen if you want to. It is just my speculative thought. It can be considered a random chat, but do understand that this may be a form of defamation which will get me in trouble maybe, but I'm just giving my take and it's just a possibility. So in regards to the report, based on the public information, they have shown that they have a lot of super chat which is mostly from the JP side, despite it being from the liver being a EN side. So the thing is, right, when we come to like is that JP people who watch EN liver? Yes, there are. There are some. I mean, like when it came to Vtuber, is there any people who like? Is there any Japanese people who watch EN Vtuber? I can assure you again. Yes, there are. But what makes it even more stranger is that the number of people who support Rosemi in terms of super chat is mostly from the JP side, not EN side. The EN side kind of like do not give too much in terms of sales, and when they show the report, the number of super chat is like not a lot. Like seriously, it is definitely not a lot. And as highlighted by Lidia which young lady, why is it so damn small? This old man can't see it too much, alright? So the thing is, right, the amount is actually not comparable even to Petra when she started her 3D debut. So it's really interesting, like why would people not support them along the line? Is it really not supporting? I'm not sure, but what actually got even in more interesting way is that when they kind of like do the calculation, they say that Rosemi during that debut only got 650 USD. There is only if Apple didn't take a cut, so there is a possibility that it can be lower. There's a possibility of it being lower. And is it a successful? Yeah, not successful at all. Because in terms of everything, it seems to be lower. And another thing why I say there is a possibility of manipulation along the line is that on the super chat is that while there is a possibility there are some JP liver JP viewers along the line, when there is like people doesn't want to show support Yeah, that seems to be very weird. And more so, like for EN talents to have JP super chat. I'm not saying that it's not impossible to have, but when like when the amount is actually like half of it from the JP side, that raises a question: who are the one giving the super chat? I mean, like I won't be even surprised. Like seriously, I won't even be surprised if there are a form of manipulation, like people giving fake super chat to, like, I mean, like you can call it buying super chat. Yeah, there is a thing, like, you know. I mean, like if you go and say that, can you buy sub or can you buy view? Yeah, you can. Apparently, so I won't be surprised if Nijisanji did along the line of buying super chat just to trick people into, like, hey, there are more people willing to give our talents some sort of super chat. Maybe you guys should give in and give to our talent. I mean, like, hey, we are all giving super chat. But if when you notice that the one is more like towards like buying super chat and it's their own company giving money to themselves, yeah, that can be a form of manipulation. But then again, it really seems to be weird that why is it not on the EN viewers or other country view that is giving the money, but why is the Japanese people giving money? But then again, like I mentioned, a few pins also. The reason why I would say that yes, that again there is a possibility that are JP viewers and they are wanting to support Rosemi, so it is not impossible. But then again, at the end of the day, it does not, like, it did not ease my suspicions, and often more than not, anyone who know my suspicion always tend to be that it almost right on the money. I personally hope that it is just a speculative thought, a false information, if you will. But then again, I am not sure that why am I having that thought, because the way they kind of like show it seems to, like, you know, information seems to lead me down that speculation. So again, I'm not sure how true it can be. It's just my speculation again. So whether is it true or not, if it come out as false, good. At least I will just say that, hey, False, I just come up with a false information. But then again, we can only take it that we will just take it that it's a weird situation on the, like, Rosemi 3D is just having a big fail, and there seems to be some JP viewers along the line, even though she is a EN liver. I mean, like, there are some people who kind of point out that she is an EN liver. Why do she have so much JP viewer along the line? I mean, like, even I myself not very sure about that. But then again, when it comes to supporter, even for me, I do get quite a few time of Japanese viewer in my live stream here and there, so I can't really say yup. I mean, like, it is a thing, so I can't even stop it. But then again, it does. Overall, the one thing I can confirm is that is Rosemi 3D debut a failure. In terms of like past experience or their own history along the line, yes, it is a form of failure. Normally you want to earn way more than that to accumulate the loss. I mean, like, when it comes to 3D debut, anyone who know very well that 3D do take out quite a lot of money, and more so that it does for the talent as well. So even if people say that, oh, Rosemi is gonna get $600, if Nijisanji gonna say that, hey, we are renting the company, all these thing, and that you have to pay for it, yeah, I won't be surprised if Rosemi don't even get a single money for the 3D debut. Okay, so take it with a few pins also. But then again, it is a thing. We can never know how true the situation will be. We can only give it a wait and see approach. But at this time, I would just say that not a lot of viewers, not a lot of super chat. Is it going to hurt Nijisanji in the long run? Maybe yes, maybe I don't know. Again, we will just give it. It's best to give it a wait and see situation. Now, in terms of like, just bear with me. There's two more topics before I end this random chat along the line. So in terms of like viewership for Nijisanji, right? Apparently quite a lot of talents is not streaming a lot. As reported, and I think it's more like highlighted by Salvi along the line, is that most of the talent seems to be hiding. They are not, like, the super chat is losing along the line, and some of the talents decided not to stream too much. Like, someone say along the line, some of the talents just stream like 3 or 4 days per month or per week along the line. And when you look at the whole situation, right, is it a good thing or is it a bad thing? Definitely, I wouldn't say it's a good thing at all if their level is not streaming much, and it means that no streaming much means no revenue, and when no revenue mean the company is not gonna earn more money and the talent is not gonna earn more money. Maybe they got the money in a way, maybe not, maybe I don't know. But then again, like, when you do less stream, you get less view, get less ad revenue along the line. Yeah, definitely it will hurt you in the long run. But more so if they best not take it will be best also for them to take a rest from all this situation. I mean, the Tokiba drama is really hurting them like for these past few weeks. And does it look good on the company and the talent? Definitely no, a huge no. But then again, there is a problem with the whole situation is that people are kind of like bashing on some of the talents in a way, because they know very well that some of the is like, they are wondering, like, if some people still believe the report, whether, like, is it true or not, like, is some of the talents really as evil as many people claim, or maybe it's just like the talents are being forced to be evil along that line. We can never know. And so right now, I would just say we can never know. But the one thing I do know very, very well is that the talent seems to be hiding. A lot of the talent are kind of like hiding along the line to, like, it's like it's so damn obvious at this time, like they're trying not to show their vulnerable side, or they had did something along the line. I mean, like, if they did something wrong and they apologize for it, yeah, I can see why. I mean, like, if some of the talents had meet out in a way and have fun and enjoy and change for the better, yeah, even better. But if they are not even changing their behavior and just do whatever they feel is good and just did something bad along the line, yeah, that's something very questionable along the line, you know what I mean? So for now, we will give it a wait and see how bad the situation for some of the talents would be. But then again, do I feel some of the talents should stream more? I mean, when you got something like Head doing something that is so ridiculous, saying something like a very, very, very bad joke, I think that some of the talent just maybe sit down and give it more weight along the line. So it's really not looking good for the talents and the company as a whole. I may be critical and vocal about Nijisanji and the talents, but if they really want to change, they really should change and at least apologize if they did something wrong. If they have not and they wish not to say, I believe there are help along the line. They can seek help. But if there are people like that is love to gaslighting or can do manipulation, pattern don't help them. Even I want to step away from them in a way. Anyway, one last interesting situation. I'm not sure, is it Nijisanji along the line? Yes, it was Nijisanji. Okay. As highlighted by Salvi-san, this is just apparently, alright, take it that this is actually, okay, this is really something that I really knew like long ago, okay. Nijisanji merged the quality, the goods, it had been getting bad to worse over the year. And what do I mean by that? Anyone who compare like Nijisanji, the products from when it first started, it was high quality in a way. It was expensive, yes, but the quality was as per price is, and it had been very, very good. And one of the things that many people do buy from Nijisanji to support the talents in a way. But over the year, people noticing that the artwork kind of like being taken for free from artists without crediting the artist or paying the artist, or even to the point of that the quality of the art is just basically considered dead, or maybe just because more along the line of that they just kind of like copy paste some of the the artwork they have in the past and they just copy paste in a way. Or even more worse is that some of the shirt, when you wash it, the artwork just fell off. The artwork just fell off apparently. And or even some of the quality, like this accessory, all of them just come out when they deliver to them is either broken or bad quality or cheap quality or whatsoever. In the past, it wasn't that bad. It wasn't that bad. It's just gotten worse now, in recent year. And I know some people may not believe it, but there is report about it. There is people talking about it. And why would the quality fall now, despite the price being expensive? Well, the thing is, right, it's marketing 101. And it's a very, very bad marketing 101 if you want to ask my take on this. So, number one, they may have sourced a cheap quality company to do the merchandise, and they notice that people will start buy from them despite the item. So if people decided to buy from them, they notice that people will buy from them despite the price being high. They notice that even if they, whether it be a high quality item or a cheap quality item, if they set the price themselves, people will still buy from them. So the thing is, right, if the t-shirt used to be sold at $100 in the past, they notice that if they go for a cheaper t-shirt, a cheaper print, and they still sell the shirt at $100, people will still buy from them. So the thing is, right, if they can earn every single money out of the viewers, they will. And that is the reason why they decided to go with the lower quality. I know some people will say that, hey, isn't that a speculative? You can take it with a huge pinch of salt and throw the salt at the screen that you're watching me right now. But I will give this that it is a marketing 101. Always go for a cheaper source price and sell it at a high-end price if your brand is really, really like a lot of people knowing it. So it's not uncommon for a high-end company to source out cheaper option. If you go for a cheaper option and you put the price at a affordable price for common people to buy, yeah, I think that's a good thing, because people can't complain because they will know that, oh, it's a cheap thing. Even if the thing spoiled, there's nothing wrong with it. But what Nijisanji did was the opposite. They source out cheaper price but mark it up at ridiculous price, and that kind of like rubbed a lot of people the wrong way, especially when people notice that most of the things just spoil easily. So at this point of time, if anyone who know very well that Kyo the Rabbit Man, he did go to Japan for a vacation. With the reason why I have not shown most of the Vtuber news with him. Normally when I put Vtuber news, it's either Kyo-san or FalseEyeD. Because Kyo-san is on a holiday, I have to source out other Vtuber news, alright? So due to that, when I start looking, I would say that Kyo-san did one thing that kind of like showed a very, that can be taken in one way. It can be taken in one way, but take it with a huge pinch also, as this is a speculative thought. One of the things I do say along the line is that people say that it's hardly Nijisanji merch on Animate. As per what he said, that he can see like the debut thumb up for Nijisanji, but you can't find Nijisanji merch. it's very likely that people buy the merch and either resell it to secondhand shop because they don't like it along the line, or maybe there is a possibility that the quality, like the merch quality, is not up for standard to be sold at store. That is one of the possibility. Unless someone go to, I'm no longer in Japan, so I can't give my take too much on this, but unless someone go to like secondhand shop in Japan to animate secondhand shop to check out those store, I will just take it that it's a possibility that the store do not feel that the quality of the merch reach the target. Because when I used to sell, when I used to work as in the part-time, one of the thing is that when you look at the merch, you have to look if is the quality good or not. If the quality do not seems good, the company or the store can return the product for refund. It is a thing, okay? So if you don't see any Nijisanji merch, it is very there is a possibility that the merch quality did not reach the store standard and they do not wish to sell it. Because if you think about it, right, if a store starts selling poor quality merch, right, it will not, they can, a lot of people will just bash the store name, not Nijisanji. Nijisanji say, hey, the quality, it's not our fault, maybe the store's fault. But if the store say that if they refund it to the company, it will just meant to say that, hey, the quality did not pass the store standard. And when that is the case, you guys cannot say it's the anime merch store's fault, but it's maybe on the Nijisanji fault. So all in all, does it look good again? I mean, like, with so many things I just give, a lot of information I just give you guys, does it look good on Nijisanji lately? I just say that they are taking more and more L. Like, it's really more Niji more L at this point of time, to the point that I just got nothing to say about it. But then again, it is just a speculative thought, just a random theory, a random chat. If you guys got your own thought or mind, just write in the comment below and we can discuss it further. But till then, don't forget to press the like button and subscribe for more random chat. And I hope you guys have a nice day or night.